Calm down. Good evening, welcome back to Rosalind Court. My name is Morag Butler, and this evening we have quite an exciting evening. Not only... Could you turn my computer off, please? Not only do we have Skinner and Twitch here, but we also have Den Miller, which is very exciting. Yeah. And the weird thing is that they all know each other, which is a little bit creepy, but hey, that's how we roll here. And Chris and I are back from our holidays in the Shetlands, where we had a brilliant time going to sessions which are fast and furious and terrifying. And also we met 3 people. We gave a lift to hitchhikers. We gave a lift to 3 people called Julie, Toby, and Alfie, who are from the Czech Republic, and they took over our day, and they knew Shetland better than we did, and they showed us around and had a great time, and then they wrote to us and they said that they would be looking in, so hello to you. Yay. Brilliant. So, the good news is that we have the raffle as usual. We're going to have a CD from Skinner and Twitch, And we've also got the loo roll as usual. So all of you, you're all in the raffle so far. People at home, if you donate, then you will be put in the raffle during the concert. And also, if you're not in a position to donate, but you would like to join in the chat, then you will also be put in the raffle, which will be drawn just before their last song in the first set. Have you got that? Good. Okay. Excellent. I'm not going to be singing a song today, which is also good news. So I'm going to hand over to Den, who's going to give us a couple of songs. Yay. Yeah? Great. Oh, Den Miller, everybody!
Thank you very much. Hello to everyone out there. So this is a song about Yorkshire, really, and about staying positive, because it's really hard to not be positive when you live in Yorkshire, isn't that right? Yeah. So, all the bad things going on in the world, although one very good thing going on today. This song's called Still a Beautiful World, because it still is a beautiful world. I stand on the platform, I get herded into the train. My boss is a moron, and my life seems to have no aim. I look at the headlines, and I'm filled with a powerless rage. I flinch at my deadlines, and I feel like I'm in a cage. Through the window, the trees and the birds and the river go by. I wish instead of this shame drop of bread, I could eat up the sky and be satisfied. You can scream at it all, it's still a beautiful world when the sun shines. We've got fools in charge of it all, but it's a beautiful world in the moonlight. So much I want to forget, but it's a beautiful world, and though they do try, they've not spoiled everything yet. It's still a beautiful world. Some guy writes a memo, 10,000 people's lives are changed, and it's the same MO all over the corporate game. Well, I'm just a minnow, small fish inside a goldfish bowl. Who cares, I've no ammo. Who cares, I've got no control. But then the sun in the scale puts a scale on the valley below, and the trees in the mist just insist that the further you go, the less that you know. And you can scream at it all, it's still a beautiful world when the sun shines. We've got fools in charge of it all, but it's a beautiful world in the moonlight. So much I want to forget, but it's a beautiful world, and though they do try, they've not spoiled everything yet. It's still a beautiful world. It rains in my office, it's raining on the Sunshine Coast, it's raining all around the world, except in places that need it most. But we've been blessed in abundance, and we could fix it if we wanted to, and the fact we choose not to doesn't make the world less beautiful. 'Cause you can scream at it all, it's still a beautiful world when the sun shines. We've got fools in charge of it all, but it's a beautiful world in the moonlight. So much I want to forget, but it's a beautiful world, and though they do try, they've not spoiled everything yet. Thanks very much. So I go around a bit. I go to quite a few folk clubs. And it did seem that at one point, virtually everybody at virtually every folk club was interpreting this song, Beeswing by Richard Thompson. So this is my interpretation. Got a job I still have and still love. The deli counter at Morrison's, they have cheeses by the ton. Well, I've loved cheese since I were a lad, growing up on Cauldron Street, and I fell in love with a customer who was waiting to be served by me. She was a rare thing, she wanted cheese strings, and the deli doesn't do them, so she went away. She had a spoilt child who were running wild. She says, I know wet cheese strings are, Mum, I'll show you the way. There with the yogurts and the fromage frais. You don't get to sing fromage frais in a song very often. Well, I didn't have me glasses on when first she came along, so I had to leer, damn her. But she still turned me on. I couldn't believe it could happen here. She blew her Lumi away. I can't bear to think of it now, but I'll cherish the memory always. She were a rare thing, but she wanted G-strings. She wouldn't even try the garlic in her brulee, which is really nice. She had a spoilt child who were running wild. She says, I know where cheese strings are, Mum, I'll show you the way. There with the yogurts and the fromage frais. Well, every time she came in shop, I tried to take me break and talk to her about me passion for cheese, trying to get her on a date. And when she said I don't like cheeses really, I started turning pale, and in my bestest Wallace voice said, not even Wensleydale. She said, oh no, you foolish man, I don't mind Baby Bell, but I don't like cheese from half the world, it's green and blue and it smells. She were a rare thing, but she wanted cheese strings, and the deli doesn't do them, so she went away. And she had a spoilt child who were running wild. She says, I know where cheese strings are, Mum, I'll show you the way. There with the yogurts and the fromage frais. Well, there was a special offer on Gouda one time. The price was pretty good. She thought she wouldn't stay for a taste. I thought maybe she should. Well, I was drinking more in those days, and I blurted out my love. But she left my heart all full of holes, like 300 grams of Jarlsberg. Hey, damn. Though not left of my heart but debris. A bit of a fait accompli. Well, at last I heard she shops online. She don't come in no more, and I'll have to learn to forget her and be a bit more mature. And they say she even married once a guy called Romany Brown. He's the guy whose pesky caravan blocks the bus going into the town. But she always shopped at Morrison's, not Asda or Sainsbury's or Aldi or Iceland or Waitrose or Lidl's or Booths. But maybe that's just the price you pay for the chains that you refuse. She were a rare thing, and she wanted cheese strings, and I miss her more than ever words could say. If I'd have courted her a bit more carefully, I could even have her in my arms today, if I could get her stroppy daughter out the way.
That was fabulous. That was really fabulous. Thank you so much. Now, us in the room, we're going to have more of him in the second half. But I'm sorry, you at home, you'll just have to look out to see where he's playing near you. All right, Den Miller. Okay, now I'd like to introduce to the stage our main act for this evening. We've got Skinner and Twitch. Yay!
Thank you. Hello, Cliftonville in Margate.
Thank you.
And hello, folk out there. Is that the camera there? Is that the one? That one there. That one there. Hi, folks. Hello, mother. Do you know, I didn't know till last night that we were going to be supported by the marvellous Den Miller here. And when I say marvellous Den Miller, I really mean that.
Absolutely.
He sang at our wedding, and he is one of my favourite singer-songwriters.
And he's
I've got a
virtually
request later.
Our next door neighbour as well.
I think you know what it is. So, hello, folks.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Lovely to be here.
That's right. We're Skinner and Twitch.
My name's Steve Skinner.
I'm Sandra Twitchett. Twitch is my proper nickname.
That's right. And we do a mix of folk, flamenco and theatre-style songs.
We're going to take you on a journey here, a right mix. We keep changing. We've been described as vaudevillian. We'll sing you, a lyrical ballad. Then there might be a historical song. Then there might be a bit of comedy, bit of satire, even parody.
Yeah, and I'm playing a flamenco guitar here. This comes from a music shop in Granada in southern Spain. So every now and then we throw in a little rasgueo. It's called
A flash of flamenco, we say. A
Watch out.
flash.
How you doing there? All right. Yeah. You're in the side box. Very
Give
nice.
us a flash of flamenco, Steve,
a
again.
Flash.
That's
That
right.
sort of thing.
So,
Come back to that.
Steve, what are we starting with this
right.
evening?
Well, a few years ago, a TV station in Leeds, where we now live near, said, Skinner and Twitch, would you write us a song, please, about April Fool's Day? Because it was nearly April Fool's Day at the time. And we thought, now that is an interesting opportunity, because foolery goes back centuries, we discovered, with clowns and jesters.
That's right. I mean, you might
all
know,
sorts
but the
of
fool apparently could say anything to the monarch.
Yeah.
So this song has that kind of irreverence to it. And there was a festival, the World Turned Upside Down Festival, where the paupers apparently dressed as monarchs, monarchs dressed as paupers.
Yeah, that's right.
And, this song's got a bit of that world turned upside down.
We discovered in New Orleans, or how do you say
New
it?
Orleans.
Well, we went to do some gigs. Something called Mardi Gras. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
And as a songwriter, I thought, now what the hell rhymes with Mardi Gras? So watch out for that one. And the song starts with a lovely chorus. We call it a gypsy chorus because we've got some gypsy friends. And
Mick
they
and
sing-
Susie, darling.
That's right, they sing this sort of music from Eastern Europe. So we're going to start with a gypsy chorus this evening. It goes like this. La 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 la.
We say, it's easy to remember those words, isn't
So
it?
when we get to that bit, do join in, and the song is called The Fool's Journey.
So break all the rules, come join with the fools, a dance and play, be a king for a day. Put the gas bill down, be a joker, be a clown, for now is the time for experiment with various forms of merriment. In olden days, just once a year, the villagers dressed in carnival gear, their dancers won at their festival feasts, and make merry fun of the lords and the fine tradition in need of repetition. So break all the rules, come join with the fools, dance and play, be a king for a day. Put the gas bill down, be a joker, be a clown, for now is the time for experiment with various forms of merriment. Merry, merry man, gypsy chorus. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Very nice.
Lovely. For life is a path full of turns and twists, so take good care and take good risks. When every day the rulers rule, the only way is to play the fool.
Absolutely.
And we only sing this song 'cause the world's gone totally bonkers. With music on the streets like the Mardi Gras, let's all laugh at the la-di-da. Music on the streets like the Mardi Gras, let's all laugh at the la-di-da. So music on the streets like the Mardi Gras, dance and play, be a king for a day. Music on the streets like the Mardi Gras, dance and play, be a king for a day. In 1,000 years we'll all be gone, so dance your dance and sing your song. Live to shine and learn to laugh. And here's a line for your epitaph.
Goes like this.
Now is the time for experiment with the various forms of merriment. Merry, merry man.
Everybody.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. So break all the rules, come join with the fools, dance and play, be a king for a day. So break all the rules, come join with the fools, dance and play, be a king every day.
Thank you. Oh.
Thank you. You were lovely.
Thank you.
Were you singing along at home there? Please do join in.
Yeah, just to say we're inspired by people like Laurel and Hardy and Jake Thackeray. You know of him? Yeah.
I sometimes say we're on the Jake Thackeray wing of folk music.
That's right. And what a few years we've just been through, with COVID and, you know, all that kind of thing. It's been a really difficult time.
Yes,
And,
true.
As songwriters, you know, in the folk tradition, we think we ought to be writing about what's happening to people.
Yeah, because like Rustling
Things
Court,
like
we
that.
were live streaming early on
Yeah,
in
a lot.
lockdown, and we
Yeah,
were doing
yeah.
all sorts of stuff. Skinner and Twitch, I don't know whether you know about that. Weekly live streams, we had a pick and mix social club. And Steve here, who writes all our marvellous songs, even if I do say so myself, he was writing loads of songs during lockdown, and we were doing...
Quantity, not quality.
Yeah,
I
we were
think.
putting out videos. No, I don't think so. Every few days at one point, and we were doing Skinner and Twitch in the kitchen,
Yeah.
Skinner and Twitch in the garden,
Yeah.
Skinner and Twitch, you know,
In the
at bedtime.
bathroom.
That's later, and this is Skinner and Twitch in the
Oh, yeah.
office.
Yeah, because during that time, millions of people were doing what's called working from home. Anybody here done that? Yeah.
Or
right.
doing it now
Yeah.
because it set a trend, didn't it? Changed the world.
Yeah,
That
absolutely. A real mixed picture. You know, there's some good things about it, like you don't have to go and get the 810 from Dorking or wherever. But there's all sorts of things that can go wrong.
certainly are.
This is a song about that. It's a little bit tango, I think. I'm working from home. It's driving me bananas. I'm working from home in my pajamas.
The dog is barking all the day. The kids want me to come and play. Then Asda brings a delivery and a live match starts on Sky TV.
I should be working from home. It's driving me bananas.
He's driving me bananas.
Working from home in my pyjamas.
He's in his pyjamas.
I'm stuck inside my spare bedroom, trying to work out Skype and Zoom so all my colleagues can see me and how unwashed I've come to be. Working from home.
He's around all day.
I feel quite lazy.
He's getting in my way.
I'm working from home.
Always
now.
on the phone.
Kids are driving me crazy.
All he does is moan.
I'm working from home.
Worst job he's ever
And the
had.
Wi-Fi's really bad. I'm working from home.
And he's driving me mad.
You get the idea. And now the PC's on the blink. The printer's running out of ink. Do you know, I thought at home I'd feel alone, but all day long I'm on the phone at 2 o'clock. I need some booze. At 3 o'clock I'll take a snooze, and then at 4 p.m. my boss's phone to ask me if I'm still working from home. My laptop's failing.
He's still in his
I'm working
pyjamas.
from home now, and I'm sick of emailing.
He's driving me bananas.
Stuck inside my room all day. I should be drinking Chardonnay. I'd love to chill out with a friend, but you know, there's still stuff that I've got to send. The scanner's broke, it's making smoke. The Wi-Fi's bad, it drives me mad.
The dog keeps growling, the kids are howling.
It's over the top, and I need to stop.
He needs to stop.
Working from home.
He's around all day.
I feel quite lazy.
He's getting in my way.
I'm working from home.
Always
now.
on the phone.
Kids are driving me crazy.
All he does is moan.
I'm working from home.
Worst job he's
You
ever
know, the
had.
Wi-Fi is really bad. I'm working from home.
And he's driving me mad.
I'm working from home.
And he's driving me
mad. I'm working from home. And he's driving me mad. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I think you can relate to that, can't you, some of you?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. As you'll notice, our songs, some people say they're like sketches put to music. You know, we have a dialogue in that song kind of thing going on. We're very interested in the idea of writing songs that are almost like from a show or something, you know, like show songs or theatre songs and stuff like
Because
that.
you used to work with
I
theatre.
did, yes. I used to be a
You did?
songwriter in theatre companies.
Can you tell?
Years
I think
ago.
so.
And this next one is an example of that, in that it's a very theatrical kind of story, really.
That's right. And this went down. We played this at Lake Fest in a poetry tent, actually, spoken word tent. And there were lots of kids there. We don't normally play to kids. It went down tremendously well with them. But you know, you could get distracted by this. You could think it's a flippant little song, but actually, there's a core. There's a core. There's a point to it. You'll see.
Yeah. And when we recorded this one, when we were doing Skinner and Twitch in the bedroom with teddy bears, we used to introduce it like this. Twitch.
Yeah.
I've got a special song now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's about tigers. Oh. Yeah. But there's not many left now. Oh no. Out in India, because nasty people come along and they shoot them.
No.
Yeah. So this song is actually called Hunting the Tiger Hunter.
Yeah.
How about that? Shall we do it now?
Yeah.
Here we go. Goes like this.
Okay.
There's a chorus in it, by the way.
Yeah, there is.
If you're at home, you can join in as well. Okay. Goes like this.
Sardines come from Sardinia, nuts come from Mozambique. Tigers are in India, but
only till next week. So we're hunting the tiger hunter, travelling with a minimum of fuss. We've got cheese-flavoured snacks and our best anoraks, a net and a damn big blunderbuss.
Hunting the tiger hunter out in India. When we get them in our sights, we will give them such a fright that they'll eat their big cigar.
These tigers never hurt anyone, well, except for a goat or two. They've got handy black stripes and they smell rather ripe. I know, 'cause I saw one in a
Here's
zoo.
the chorus.
La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Late one night, in the pale moonlight, we thought we'd tracked him down. Where?
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 Over here.
Over there! Then we heard this terrible sound, crashing through the moonlit jungle, wearing giant-sized underpants. No, it wasn't the tiger hunter, it was Nelly the elephant.
No, Nelly.
Hunting the tiger hunter
With Nelly the
elephant.
Good old Nelly.
Crashing through the moonlit jungle to join our tiger hunter hunt.
She caught him one night in the pale moonlight, in the way that elephants do. She sat on his head till he dropped down dead, neath the tongue of smelly Nelly Poo. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
Hunting the tiger hunter out in India. When we get them in our sights, we will give them such a fright that they'll eat their big cigar. Hunting the tiger hunter with Nelly the elephant.
Good old Nelly.
Crashing through the moonlit jungle to join our tiger hunter hunt.
Thank you.
Now, before they get to sing again, I would just like to speak to you people sitting at home watching this and enjoying it and having a, you know, a glass of wine or a beer or whatever, maybe some crisps. Who knows? Who knows? And I would just like to ask you, please, if you could possibly donate something towards them getting home, you know, because
It's a long journey home.
It is a long journey.
How are we going to
And
get there, Steve?
what I was thinking was maybe if you could donate like the equivalent of a return trip from Margate to Broadstairs, then that would be, if everybody did that, that would be wonderful. Now, not your senior bus pass people, that's a bit mean. But, you know, the equivalent of actually the money that you pay over would be really, really good. And if you could do that, that would be fantastic. Thank you very much. That's all I have to say. Back to the music. Thank you.
Well, thanks, folks. If you do.
Thank you, Mauro.
So, thank you. Yeah, sometimes in our show, Skinner and Twitch, we perform romantic love songs full of roses and moonlight. And,
We do,
Yeah.
and this isn't one of them.
No. Because,
Nope.
ladies and gentlemen, this song is all about modern relationships. You know, you meet somebody, you get on well for a few months, and then things start breaking
No.
down. You start
No, Steve, it's not. No, it's about all relationships throughout all time. It's not about modern
No,
relationships
darling,
at all.
really. It's about modern
No.
relationships.
No, it's not.
I wrote the song.
Oh,
darling.
that doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. Okay.
Anyway, you get the idea. And it's called You're Always Right. And it goes like this. You just don't listen, you're always missing the simple gist of what I say.
You've never even heard, not a single word. You always twist it round your way.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. It's how I'm feeling. You just seem to ignore. It leaves me reeling when you prepare for war. 'Cause you're always right. It's every night you get
get your way. It's every day you always win on everything. That's why I fight, 'cause you're always right. You never wash your plate,
Always turn up late.
your clothes are everywhere.
The sink is full of your hair.
You never make me tea.
You always lose your key.
You said that bill was
You
mine.
miss my Valentine. 'Cause you're always right. It's every night you get your way. It's every day you always win on everything. That's why I fight. 'Cause you're always right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's how it usually starts, something like that, and it usually gets worse. It ends up like this. You just don't listen.
When I
Always
try
missing
to
the gist
have
of what
my
I say,
say,
you've never even heard
you
not a single
don't
word.
hear,
You just kind of twist it
turn
round your way.
You're never
It's how
there.
I'm
You never
feeling.
care.
You just
You
seem
never kiss
to
me.
ignore.
You really miss me. I'm
It
feeling
leaves
raw.
me
It's such a bore
when you prepare for war. 'Cause you're always right. It's every night you get your way. It's every day you always win on everything. That's why I fight. 'Cause you're always right. You always burn the steak.
You never like my cake.
You nearly crash the car.
You scratched my new
You
guitar.
always say it's stress.
You never like my dress.
You rarely clean the loo.
Well, once a month I do.
You never feed that cat.
You always know about that.
You said that bill was
You
mine.
missed my Valentine.
You said I couldn't even sing.
You never washed the bin.
That's why we fight on everything. 'Cause you're always right. It's every night you get your way. It's every day you always win on everything. That's why I fight. 'Cause you're always right. Well, you started it.
Wasn't me.
I didn't start it.
No.
Oh no, you
wasn't
started
me.
it, really,
No.
darling. You started
No,
it.
I didn't.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
I'll tell you what.
No, what?
You do not exaggerate.
Me?
Honestly, you make a big
Me?
thing out of everything,
Exaggerate? I
mountain
don't
out of a
think
molehill.
so. No. That's you.
And you repeat yourself.
Oh, you've said that before.
And I'll tell you what.
Do you know
just
what?
got to stop.
Enough.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I think you can relate to that, can't you?
We were-
I was right, wasn't I? All relationships are good.
Absolutely. We were doing that song at one festival, and we got the lines mixed up halfway through, and we started arguing for real about whose line it was. It was really funny. That's my line.
No,
But
it's my line.
Best line. Really funny.
Yeah, that's true. So, from one side of love to the polar opposite side of love, this is, romance, ultimate romance. This is a sonnet by Shakespeare. How shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. But this time, it's been Skinnered.
How can I compare thee to a summer's day?
Thou art more lovely
in every way. How can I behold thee 'neath the heavens' eye, when raven dark beauty shines more bright? Thou eternal summer shall never fade or die,
nor shall death bright
shadows your light.
so long as men can this gives thee life. This gives life to thee. When the swallow's sleeping and heaven's lamps are clear, thee to my pillow will lay your day. How can I caress thee without a secret tear? So deep is my burning in every way. When the lark is calling, the early dawn is near, then will thy starlight stir the day. So long as men can breathe, our eyes can see. So long lives this, and this gives thee life. This gives life to thee. So long as men can breathe, this gives life to thee. How can I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely in every way.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we do historical ballads in our act as well as hysterical ballads.
We do.
This one is historical. This is actually a true story about some of Twitch's ancestors.
That's right. I discovered a few years ago, about 6 years ago, that there were little Twitchets. Remember, that's my maiden name, Twitchet. That's where the Twitch comes from. There were little Twitchets on the HMS Victory at the Battle of Trafalgar. And my dad was obsessed with Nelson, read everything possibly he could get his hands on, and he was delighted. Can you imagine? I come from a naval seafaring family. Now, these two boys, brothers, one of them Tommy, the other Robert. My dad's middle name is Robert, so, you know, you can see the connection coming down there. They were 10 and 12, and Tommy was one of the youngest on the Victory. They were powder monkeys, and their job was to carry the powder from below to the cannon. Very dangerous job. So they're in this song. You might know, folkies amongst you, a shanty called "A Drop of Nelson's Blood Wouldn't Do Us Any Harm."
Do you know that one?
And that's about the fact that they brought Nelson back home from Trafalgar in a vat of alcohol. Now...
When he was dead, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
It wouldn't be bad if he was around.
That's right. Now, when we were on honeymoon a few years ago, I read Christopher Hibbert's Life of Nelson, like you do.
Great
you know,
honeymoon.
and he did mention the powder monkeys.
It's a long book, isn't it?
It is.
It's a long
Not by name, but I was very pleased about that. But he did confirm that they brought... the guys did take a wee nip of the old man. The guys had a little sup from that vat of alcohol, but only after they'd taken him out.
I bet that made all the difference.
So it's very reassuring, isn't it?
You've got to think
So
about
all of
hygiene,
that
haven't you?
is in this song. It's called
That's right.
Nelson's
Oh,
Brew.
and it does have a chorus line if you'd like to join it. So, look, pick it. do join in at home.
Two brothers twitch it, Tommy and me, powder monkeys on the Victory, heading where the end of the world will be, gypsies of the sea. 'Cause we're young, don't think we're raw, been a climbing on the rigging before, but we never set sail from England's shore to fight a war. Hole, hole as the timbers sway, who will live or die
Chorus
today?
line.
Hole, hole as the timbers sway, as she takes the waves. Boom, boom as the guns explode, running quick for a fast reload, smoke and blood and sparks all round, screams as the ships go down. We headed for the French line sideways on, split 'em in two with the firing strong. That's how the battle of the day was done, that's how Trafalgar was won.
Here we go.
Hole, hole as the timbers sway, who will live or die today? Hole, hole as the timbers sway, as she takes the waves. In the midst of the guns and the cannons roar, Lord Nelson lying on the floor with a smile on his lips and his men by his side. That's how Nelson died. We put him in a barrel with the brandy best, put him in a barrel to keep him fresh. We put him in a barrel with the brandy best and sailed to the west. We put him in a barrel with the brandy best, put him in a barrel to keep him fresh. We put him in a barrel with the brandy best and sailed to the west. Hole, hole as the timbers sway, who will live or die today? Hole, hole as the timbers sway, as she takes the waves. So take a swig of Nelson's brew, drink to the souls of the men we knew, drink to the dead on the French side too, down in the deep, deep blue. So take a swig of Nelson's brew, drink to the souls of the men we knew, drink to the dead on the French side too, down in the deep, deep blue. Two brothers twitch it, Tommy and me, powder monkeys on the Victory, wishing for a world where never will be war upon the sea.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, this little song by the marvellous Steve Skinner here, even if I don't say so myself, it almost get overlooked really. It's a very gentle song, and Steve wrote it whilst on a songwriting course.
That's right.
In Scotland.
That's right. About 20 of us for a week, songwriters in a big estate. And on the Wednesday, halfway through the week, the tutor said, "Right, you lot, out you get. Come back at 5 o'clock with a new song." Literally, just go out and write something. So I don't know about you, I hate things like that.
He loves it. It really does love it.
And
Yeah.
anyway, I was walking down a little river. Like in Yorkshire, we call it a beck. Now in Scotland, they call it a...
Burn.
Very nice. Can you just...
Burn.
Thank you. Very nice. Pronunciations. Yeah, and halfway down this...
Burn.
Thank you. There was a rock pool at the side with some foam spinning round. I don't know if you've ever seen that kind of thing. Pretty rare.
Seen it in Yorkshire.
Yeah. Anyway,
A couple of times.
spinning round, and I thought, oh, it looks like a crown because it was white foam. And I thought, that's it. That's my song, King of the River. I thought, So there we go. And
One
this-
of my
these
favourite Steve Skinner
words
songs. And
came
I
to
mean,
me.
you probably know the Green Man, don't you? I mean, probably seen sometimes on the cathedral ceilings. And the Green Man, pre-pagan, pre-Christian pagan symbolism. But I tend to think of this king of the river as the Blue Man.
I am the king of the river, my crown milky white, spinning round, my throne peaty brown, from the earth. Caught by the watery
Caught
magic,
by the watery
centuries of
magic,
time spinning by.
centuries of time spinning by.
My dreams peaty brown,
My dreams peaty
from the
brown.
I feel life and death flowing
I
through
feel
me.
life and death flowing
to
through
ocean
me.
from spring I
To
will
ocean from spring I will
ride, and I will return to the earth, to the earth. 'Cause I am the king of the river.
'Cause I am the king of the river.
My crown milky white, spinning
My crown milky white,
round.
spinning round.
My dreams peaty brown.
My dreams peaty
From the
brown.
From the earth.
From the earth. From the earth. From the
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, how are we doing on timing? Is it this?
One before the raffle.
One more for the raffle. Okay.
Okay.
So we could do Osney, I guess.
About Blackwater side and then
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Consultation.
And this is the song that we met, through which we met.
Well, that's right. I mean, Steve and I met in a music club in Headingley, in Leeds, and it's a true story. And he was round the corner. He sang this song that we're going to sing, and I thought he's good.
Yeah, not he's handsome or anything.
Yeah. I did. I
We
thought
got
he's
married
good.
later, but just for tax reasons.
That's right. How romantic! And we both love this song.
Yeah, we do.
I learnt it through Led Zepp because I'm a bit of a rock chick at
I
heart.
learnt it from Bert Jantz.
Yeah.
Well, not personally.
No, not personally. You heard it from him.
Yeah.
So you might know this song. It's called Black Waterside. It's
Yeah.
one of the only songs that we do that Steve Skinner didn't write. And it's a traditional song. The River Blackwater is a river in County Cork in Ireland. And this is a song of deceit and
betrayal.
betrayal. This time, again, it's been Skinnered.
It's a little bit flamenco in places.
One morning fair, I took the air down by through the first part of the night. We lie in spots and in a play. Then this young man arose, put on his clothes, saying fare thee well a day. It's not the promise, she said, that you made to me when you first lay on my breast. You would make me believe with your lying tongue. The sun rose in the west. So go home, he said, to your father's garden. Go home, go home, go home, and weep your fill, and think upon your wanton ways that brought you your ill. One morning fair, I took the air down by Blackwater side. 'Twasn't looking at all around me. The Irish lad I spied.
Very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Can you take two? Two. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, the raffle. Okay, the woo. Danny, you've won the CD. Kevin, you've won the room. Hooray! Right, back to Skinner and Twitch for one last song. Hooray!
Personally, I'd rather the loot paper. One last song, right? Okay.
Okay, you're a lovely audience, aren't you?
Oh, very nice.
And I hope you've been enjoying
Love to
things
take you
out
home
there,
with us, all that sort of
folks.
thing.
So our last song for the live stream, the title track of our comedy satire album, Everybody's Grotty, because everybody is. And this has got a sing-along chorus,
Absolutely.
quick to learn. And Steve, you briefly say, you always say, don't you, that this is a song about celebrities.
That's right. Yes,
That's
because
right.
I don't know how you feel about celebrities, ladies and gentlemen, but I find them very intimidating. You know, they're always airbrushed in the magazines, and they spend hours in the gym every day, and they've got perfect skin with no spots or anything. So on behalf of all normal people on this planet, we're going to perform this lovely song, and it's called Everybody's Grotty.
We'll start with the chorus, shall we?
Start with the chorus. It goes like this.
Everybody's grotty, everybody's spotty, everybody's got something wrong. If it's an ulcer on your gum or a boil on your bum, just remember you're not the only one.
That's the
Have you got
chorus.
that, folks at home? Okay.
Do you want to try it?
Let's have a
Give it
go, shall we?
You're right in the balcony up there. Yeah. Here we go.
Everybody's grotty, everybody's spotty, everybody's got something wrong. If it's an ulcer on your gum or a boil on your bum, just remember you're not the only one.
Lovely.
Very nice.
Sing along at home. I wish I was celebrity, living my life like on TV. Super slim and perfect skin, hair that shines like silver cream. I wish I was a movie star, driving to the coast in my Hollywood car. Got the guy and the getaway look, never get piles or athlete's foot. I wish I was a beauty queen, living my life in the champagne scene. Spotless, dotless, super clean, but living in a show when really we all know. Here we go. Everybody's grotty, everybody's spotty, everybody's got something wrong. If it's an ulcer on your gum or a boil on your bum, just remember you're not the only one. Lovely.
Doesn't get any better, does it?
In DVDs and videos, no one's ever got a wonky nose. Everyone who entertains never gets verrucas or varicose veins.
Like I do.
In movies and in magazines, no one ever knows what acne means. No one's got a nasty spot or feet that smell and swell a lot.
Like you do.
If I ran the media, I'd edit out the superstar.
Yeah.
The rich, the famous, they'd all
don't
go,
need 'em.
and normal folk
Yeah.
would run the
Folks
show.
like us.
And then
we'd really know.
Now's your chance.
Everybody's grotty, everybody's spotty, everybody's got something wrong. If it's an ulcer on your gum or a boil on your bum, just remember you're not the only one. Do join in at home. Everybody's grotty, everybody's spotty, everybody's got something wrong. If it's an ulcer on your gum or a boil on your bum, just remember you're not the only one.
I've got one too. Thank you. We are Skidder and Twitch.
Thank you folks here live in Margate. Thank you folks at home.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was brilliant.
Oh,
that was
very
really, really
kind.
good. We really enjoyed that.
Can we have the money now? Or that's later on.
You haven't finished yet. Yeah. So we're going to have some more Skinner and Twitch and some more Den Miller in the second half. But it's at the moment, what I have to do is to say thank you, Roger, for filming. To Phil for being the best boy, to John and to Grace for doing the sound, to Chris for doing the cameras, for Danny and Lizzie, who aren't in Galashiels, they're actually here. Lizzie's upstairs child caring. And of course, at the bar, we have Una in her penny. Hooray! Thank you very much. But mainly we have to thank Skinner and Twitch and also Den Miller for his
Thanks very much to
very, very much.
For a wonderful event to put on.
Thank you. It's been brilliant. We're going to have more. But next week we have Iona Lane, who sort of sings folklore type things, songs with stories, and it's really lovely. And then on July the 21st we've got Katie Carr, who was born in Poland, and I don't know whether you've seen, but she's been recording quite a lot of Ukrainian songs on YouTube at the moment. She's an ambassador for Polish culture. And she also plays the ukulele, so Una will be very, very happy. On July the 28th, we've got Theo Mitsu, who is sort of Brazilian, very high charged energy. It's going to be very exciting. August the 1st, Island Girl, and then it's Broadstairs Folk Club, Folk Festival, of course. And I'm actually running the folk club in the afternoon at the sailing club, so make sure you come along to that every day from 2:30 onwards. We've got lots of very exciting people. Get your tickets now. Anyway, thank you for supporting live music. Thank you for everybody who's performed, Skinner and Twitch, Den Miller. And we're going to have more of you in a minute. We're going to have a break. My name's Morag Butler. This was Rosalind Court. See you next week. Bye.
Thank you.